Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Director unanipeleka live kama sijui. Asanteni sana for keeping it Keyman Community live. I am presenter MK. We are just from kusikiza Jichanue person ambaye amekuwa kituambia mambo gani hayo? Jichanue kwani sikusikiza? Nimesikiza. Ametuchanua anyway, and of course we've also been talking about owning your craft and owning your lane. What's that one thing that you are best at? You know, mimi kama host, have I owned this craft of, talking, kuuliza maswali, kufanya nini, na mambo kama hayo. But we are having a master on the show ambaye atatusaidia from his perspective, ataweza kutueleza yani hii mambo ya kuelewa craft yetu Kiswahili jamani, na hii mambo ya kuown our lane, whatever you interpret, however you interpret it in Swahili. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome for the second time on the show, Mr. Alex Wainaina. Yes. Hi, Mr. Alex.
Hi.
How are you doing?
All right. You say that so musically. Wainaina.
Wainaina. It's supposed to be,
Yes.
It sounds amazing, yeah? Yes. Umekuwa salama lakini?
Yeah, nashukuru kabisa.
Sisi tumekuwa salama hapa Keyman Community Live.
Yes.
Ulitu-promise utarudi?
Ndio mimi huyu.
Na umerudi?
Ndio.
Are you happy with how we are?
Yeah, I see you're progressing and you're educating people, you're entertaining them, you're showing them direction. And also you are taking their feedback. I think that's important. Yes.
Asante sana for that. Now,
yes.
Tumekuwa tukibishana. Najua umesikiza hao mabishano yetu hapa na pale na Brian.
Yes.
Tumekuwa tukisema about owning your craft.
Yes.
And owning your lane.
Yes.
And what do you think about, let me ask you this from a master's perspective.
Yeah.
Wewe mwenyewe, when did you realize you are becoming a master now? That you have mastered that thing of becoming a master?
It stems from what we are told, that if you discover your purpose and then you start moving towards achieving that purpose, there is something that's called passion.
Passion.
Something that you want to do and you can do it anytime, anywhere, because you have mastered that lane of knowing exactly what you love doing, and you also do it well, because you also self-criticize. Then now you look at how do you grow that passion towards something? It's by learning several things first. And then you identify one that you feel is the line that you feel that is what you can do best.
Yeah.
And then you start doing it. And when you start doing it, you do it so well so that people appreciate and they actually tell you that you are doing it well and they like the results of what you have done. Then now you decide, wait a minute, if I could just stick on this, I can find my best here.
Right.
And that's when they say passion, you discover you are passionate about something when you can do it even for free.
All right.
You are so passionate about it, you can do it for free. We're not saying that now you forget that you have to pay your bills.
Yeah.
But you love it so much that it becomes a part of you. And that is your passion.
Yes.
It leads you to purpose. And that purpose now is becoming a person who can be known for a particular thing. Yes. Wow,
that's amazing. So there's a line that says, make your passion your profession. Would you advise people to take that line, na waishikilie?
In fact, that would be the best way to do it. Sometimes it's not possible. But when you can find that your passion can become your profession, you're going to live a good life.
Wow.
You're going to be happy with what you do. You'll be excited to get up in the morning. When everybody else, the alarm rings, and they say, oh my God, you are saying, thank God.
Yeah. Unasema mtu mwingine akiteta kuenda kazi.
Yes.
Wewe unaamka 5.
Wewe unaamka, yes.
Unataka kuenda.
Hata hauhitaji alarm, uko sawa.
Akili isha record.
Isha record, nataka kuamka nifanye jambo fulani. That is passion.
Right.
And if it becomes your profession, you have achieved.
Huyo ni master anasema hivyo wewe. So, kuna hawa watu wenye wanataka kufanya everything.
Yes.
And I think when it's like they are hustling, doing everything that is available. Kazi tu wanaweza fanya. So now, what separates a craftsman and a hustler?
A hustler is for the sake of surviving.
Okay.
They want to survive
Yes.
at that time. But now a craftsman reaches a point where he is known for a particular thing.
Yes.
And he himself prides himself in that thing. So that whenever you think, I want to have for example, I want to have a nice table, you just think of so and so. But then if you just want somebody to go and buy timber, then you bring a survivor. He can go and bring the timber, but the one who will turn it into a good thing, that carpentry work or joinery work, you know that now is a craftsman. So if somebody can move away from survival mode,
Yes.
where they do virtually anything available, to a point where now they are known for a particular thing, that is now a craftsman.
Okay.
And that craftsman will want to protect that area by doing the best all the time. And the best for the person is also the best for the client. And therefore, if I hire a plumber, I know that he'll look at all the aspects of plumbing. And the moment, but I'm not saying that a plumber, for example, let me give a particular example.
Yeah.
If your instant shower is not working.
Actually, it's not working.
Oh, sorry.
You,
I didn't know about that.
How did you know?
Didn't know
It's
about
actually not working.
So the first thing you think of is, let me get an electrician.
Yeah.
But an electrician comes and says, no, there's not enough pressure in this instant shower.
Yes.
So we need a plumber. So you tell him, why can't you do it? You are forcing now survival mode on that electrician.
Yeah.
Because now he'll start looking for a solution. But the ideal is what he has told you.
Yes.
Let's get a plumber to know why is the pressure not enough into the instant.
Yeah.
And then now he can do his part from where the electrical part meets the water. So if a plumber tells you, I need an electrician, or vice versa, I think even us as customers, we should be able to appreciate that, that there's a certain level of, this man wants to move from survival mode to becoming a master. Yes.
They don't want to provide the service that they are not capable of.
It's not that they don't want to. It behoves on them to only provide that which they are best at.
Right.
Yes. And that's when they become a craftsman.
Yes. That which they have mastered.
Yes.
Right. So my co-host here has been saying that, can I call him a jack of all trades? So he does a lot of things.
Yes.
So he has been arguing that, what if you master that one thing and the jobs for that which you have mastered are not readily available, and you can only get, the two small jobs for the hizi tu kazi tudogo tudogo.
Yeah, chini.
So unaweza mwambia nini mtu kama huyo?
One thing is that he is partially right because he is looking for survival.
Okay.
And that's why he's doing 1, 2, 3 or several things
Yes.
at the same time. But what if he picked a certain line? And then being a craftsman does not mean there's only one single thing you can do. It doesn't mean that.
Okay.
It means there are several things you can do very well.
Very well.
But only limited to those, to those ones. And most likely those things are associated. For example, I could talk about a building. If somebody is very good at doing the plaster, so that now the paintman can come in and do what? And say, now this wall is ready for plastering.
Yes.
So a person can actually become a good plaster person and also be a painter. Doesn't mean now he's lost his craft because he's doing two things.
Yes.
Because you'll see a very good painter will come and be told, I need this wall painted.
Yeah.
And the first thing he'll do is touch it and feel how even is it.
Yeah.
And it would not be wrong now if he said, I need to replaster this wall first. Because he is looking at the final picture.
Yeah.
I want my paintwork to be reflective of the kind of craft I am. And therefore he says, I will want to replaster the finishing of this wall before I can paint it. So this person can become a good person who can do plastering.
Yeah.
And also he's a very good painter.
Yeah.
Does that mean now we have removed him from being a master? he's good at two things that are related.
Yes.
And therefore, he's still a craftsman. He's still a master.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
But now the jack of trade, jack of many trades, and I think there is a saying,
Yes.
a jack of many trades, but a master of none. It refines itself
Yeah.
in the association of the things you do. Yes.
Wow, that's a very nice example. And let me also give you an example. You
Yes.
tell me if it's valid. I am a voiceover artist.
Yes.
You know, that person who advertises using their
advertises,
voice.
yes.
And I am also an MC.
Yes.
So I know I can do very well in MC,
Yes.
and I also know I can do very well
Perfect.
in voiceover.
You are still a master.
I am still a master.
Yes.
Oh, me, I thought like you need to just master
Leave one. No,
thing.
no. Those two things are totally associated. A voiceover artist means they have learned projection of their voice. They have learned volume.
Yeah.
They have learned how to use the microphone. They have learned how to keep people entertained. Those things are meshing into each other. So we will not tell you to stop doing voiceover or to stop being an MC. You are still a master. Yes.
I'm still a master. I think now I get it. Now, how long do you think it takes for maybe one to master that one craft? Or maybe you can still give us from your own. How long did it take you to
Yes.
master your...
You definitely, everybody starts on survival.
Yeah.
You do this, you do that. You touch that, you are told to do this, you do this. Then you start looking at what are you passionate about. You start learning something more than just the job you have been given. And then when you discover what you love doing most, then you start identifying yourself with that one. So let's say, for example, now in a construction area, you realize that you can actually, unaweza kuwa fundi wa mbao, you can be fundi wa mawe, you can be fundi wa stima, you can be fundi of this and that. Then you find that your passion is towards a certain area. Now you attach yourself to a person who is very good at it. And construction industry is very good at putting people under what we call like a kind of, you are attached to somebody who does it better. So it is like an internship. So you learn the craft. Then you say, this is the area I want to master myself. Now, depending on the complexity of the job that you are going to do, you cannot therefore say an electrician needs 6 months and a mason requires a year. They depend on the complexity of that job. For example, plastering. It takes a bit of time to learn the art of being able to put that plan until you have a very, very smooth wall. So it might take you 6 months. An electrician might take even 2 years because there are very many aspects. There are sockets, there are cabling, there is lighting, there is all those things, are very many of them. There's a question of which kind of fuses, which kind of wiring. So it depends on the kind of work being done. But the moment that somebody now has taken steps towards becoming a master of one or staying in one lane, the period can be short depending on two things. One, the person who has taken them to train them. And secondly, their willingness to learn everything associated with that. Yes.
That's amazing. What about, you know, when you try to being in the hustling mode, and you're doing everything, might that ruin in your reputation? Maybe you did one thing na ukaharibu mahali, so huyo mtu anakumbuka, I don't want that electrician again. How would that damage your reputation?
I will start by giving you a small, that I hope will answer that. A small story. There was this guy who was very good at doing windows. You know, once the windows have been set, he comes and does the window panes, actually window panes. So he'll come and get all that done and fits them very well. Then one time they went to an entertainment place, and as he was doing his work, he was told the person who does the aquarium is not around. And he has been giving excuses. Now it's the 4th day, they want to finish the job by next week. So he said, since it is glass, he can also do it. So he got himself a certain thickness of glass, but what he didn't know is exactly what an aquarium requires. So it is not just the glass so that you see the fish. And it is not just to hold the water.
Yeah.
There's the question of how much water can it hold.
Yes.
So this person came and put in the glasses, the 4 pieces or 6 pieces, and the next thing, he put the water in. And the aquarium just crashed because he did not know and appreciate how much pressure can a certain level, millimeter thickness of glass, how much can it hold. So he did that and it crashed. And now you know what that means? The tiles had to be removed because the tiles had not been set. They are not dry.
Yes.
This volume of 200 liters of water has poured on it.
Yes.
Do you see it has spoiled his reputation, even in the work he was known for? Because now he took over a job he did not have the craftsmanship for. And now it has destroyed somebody else's work. And that became a very big cost to him, both in reputation and even financially, because now the person said, you have destroyed my work.
Yes.
Therefore, I'm not paying you for the work you have done.
Yes.
So what are we saying? That yes, you could do associated things, but there are some things you never do on yourself.
Right.
You can be very good at the window panes, but you are not an aquarium. You cannot make an aquarium. Yes.
Ujitenge. Mahali hauwezi.
Wacha ulan kwanza.
Amazing.
If you are interested in it, because you think it's associated, even if you are a master of the window panes, now become a study, become an intern to a person who makes aquariums. And now you learn, oh, pressure, I need this thickness of glass, I need this kind of glue, I need the electrical, you learn everything in it. But don't think because it is glass, I can do an aquarium.
Yes.
Yes.
Gen Z tunasemanga, usiende kufanya kazi kimangoto.
Whatever that means. Ya kifua.
Usiende tu juu nafikiria unaweza kimangoto, unaona?
Yes, exactly. Go learn the art.
Yes.
It pays a lot. Yes.
So, Mr. Wainaina, would you refer someone who is a specialist, or would you refer someone who does, they can do, that hustler?
Yeah.
Would you refer them?
No, because again, the moment I refer you, Monica, to that you can do voiceover, you can be a good MC.
Yeah.
I am putting my reputation also on the line. I am risking. If you go and do a bad job, the person I recommended to will always say, in fact, Alex brought us a very useless person. So it is not just, So definitely you have to be conscious about the people you refer. And when you refer, at least let there be substance. Because some mistakes are very hard to recover. In a construction site, if you bring the wrong person, like I got to learn that carpenters, when they are being tested whether they can do fittings in the house, that they are given the kitchen drawers. You see these drawers we pull out, and we pull them without even thinking. Hiyo ya kuvuruta inarudi ndani, inavuruta, unaweka vitu inarudi ndani. That they are given that thing first, and the master will look at how they fit that, and then he'll know even the wardrobes, the ceilings, jamaa atafanya. But you think it's ni kupiga mbao tu. Sorry about that. It's not just bow. There is a way it is done. And if you miss it, you cannot be able to recover. You have to start from beginning again. So, yes, let me refer a person I can say, huyu atafanya hiyo kazi. Yes.
So, hiyo ndo inakuanga interview ya carpenters?
Yes.
Ai!
Unaona hiyo kitchen drawers, hizo ma drawers, wacha hii ya kufungua. Hizi za kuvuruta 3 hivi ama 4. Akiweza kuiset,
ni hivyo.
Mkubwa wake anajua this guy knows the job. Yes.
Wow.
It is not about planning ama knocking things on. No. Yeah.
So are there, specific habits that build excellence? Zenye unaweza taja tu hivi, like this one, they build excellence in your craft.
Yes, and you'll see it. You can sit somewhere and watch someone the way they are doing something.
Yeah.
And you can see they have a feel for it. You see, let me use the carpenter again. Those days when they used to have the plane, they call it the plane, for making sure the mbao is flat and smooth.
Yeah.
You will see them use the hand. After every push, or 2 or 3, 4 times, he puts his hand across to feel it. So he has gotten the feel. and I don't know whether this example is very good. When they were teaching people those, we call this karate, the people could use their hand to break a block of stone.
Yeah.
And the master, the monk, brought this new intern, and they asked him to get a piece of paper and smooth it on the ground every day, like this. So the intern was wondering, what has this got to do with developing my strength of my hand?
Yeah.
And fortunately for the monk, he knew, as you press the paper on the ground
Yeah.
continuously, you are hardening these bones. In 6 months, that person now could break the... But while the training was happening, the intern was wondering, what's wrong with this monk? He's a master, but he's telling me to flatten a piece of paper on the floor or every day. But that is what created excellence. So this is what we mean, yes. Yeah.
Now, there are some people, some clients who would want to get their work done, haraka haraka. They want to rush you, but you know you want to do this thing very nicely, slowly, you know, slow but sure. You get it? So how do you handle that kind of a client?
Yes, and that's where now the client also can be wrong. And they can lead to things not being done well.
Yes.
When the fundi says, I need 3 days to do this, and you're telling them, no, we are opening the house in 1 day.
Yes.
So you have to finish this. Make them responsible for the results.
Oh.
Mzee, mi najua hii kazi inahitaji siku 3.
Okay.
Lakini vile umesema lazima ufungue kesho. Sasa isipotoka vizuri usiseme ni makosa yangu. Nahitaji siku 3. So afadhali tuchukue siku 3 lakini ikuwe sawa. Kwa sababu isipokuwa sawa utanilaumu. So yes, the client can tell them, but it's you who are the expert. You know exactly what goes into it.
Yeah.
What are the steps and that duration. So it is up to you to tell the client, yes, you are in a hurry, but it is not possible. If you want me to do a good job that you'll appreciate, I need 3 days. And I need this kind of material. Tusinunue hii kwa sababu like power.
Yeah.
Wire see wire. I think you in construction
Wire
industry,
see wire.
wire see wire. Meaning it is not just any wire that will do the electrical work.
Yes.
You know how much power it's supposed to carry. And then what happens when you use a cheaper wire? It will blow up an equipment.
Yes.
For example, you have a computer in the house or a CCTV,
Right.
and then you use cheap wires. The next thing it blows up. Who is to blame? Is it the fundi who told you, wire, even if it's more expensive, it's what we require?
Yes.
Well, ukamwambia tumia the cheaper one. So you're responsible.
I know someone cheaper.
Yes.
That's
I know
what they
someone.
say.
I think I've heard that. Yes,
That's
I know
what they
someone
say.
cheaper, and then the
Yeah.
results. Now nobody wants to own the results. Yeah.
Ati-
So it is me, the fundi, to point it to you. Tukitumia hii kuna risk ya kuharibu hii equipment. Lakini ukisema niitumie, nitaitumia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever come across those people? Something is going for 3,000, and then they tell you that I know someone who can sell it at 900.
Many times. And unfortunately, this also happens. Let me use the car example.
Yes.
When spare parts today could range between that 3,900. For me, the moment I do my research and this one says 3,000, this one says 2,900, this one 3,200. If another one says 900, I don't even look at it. I will not look at it.
Because you know
I
cheap-
know there's something wrong. Cheap is going to be very expensive.
Yes.
I will not attempt.
Yes.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my friends who tell me that I know someone cheaper, I will avoid you from today because cheap is expensive.
Very.
And I don't want it to cost me later. I think now, by the way, wire si wire. Mumesikia hiyo? Let's take a short break. We are coming back. Na mtu wangu ajichanue, please. I have noticed that our master doesn't have water on the show. Fanya mikakati. We take a short break. We are coming back. Thank you for keeping it Keyman Community Live. I am presenter MKP, and we are having a master on the show. Amesema wire si wire, and of course nimewambia that if you've ever told me you know someone cheaper, from today, me and you, no, we are no longer friends. Just a joke. So, Mr. Wainaina, we continue with this amazing discussion, eh?
Yes.
Hii mambo yote tunafanya bado juu ya pesa.
Ndio hivyo.
Kila kitu lazima tu pesa itaingia mahali, si ndio?
Yes, yes.
So how does craftsmanship ama being how do I call it, owning a certain craft
Yes.
and being best at it, how does it stabilize your income?
Yes, you'll go through a period of getting less than you deserve until the point where now you are able to say, I would rather miss out on that job than do it for that price or that cost.
Okay.
Yes, definitely survivors will go with any price they are paid because they need to pay their bills.
Yeah.
But the moment you become a craftsman, you will say, I'll wait for that work that will pay me my value. And underpricing happens hapa chini. In fact, vumbi huwa hapa chini. When you rise above a certain level, now you can say, I charge this. We can negotiate from this point.
Yes.
But if you say, ule mwingine alinilipisha 900, na mimi nakuitisha 3000, nakwambia, I'm sorry. If you're a master, you'll be able to say, I'm sorry, mimi the kazi yenye nitakufanyia ni ya 3000.
Okay.
But yes, kabla ufike kuwa a master of a craft or a craftsman, sasa hapa chini kuna hiyo mvurutano ya bei.
Negotiation.
Lakini kuna pahali utaona wakiendea the master afanye kazi amalize hiyo. They would rather negotiate to 2,700, but they will not come down to 2,000. Why? They know. In fact, there's someone who once told me, and I thought it was a bit harsh, that he will do a job according to what you are paid. And he was a photographer. And he said, if you want me to cover your event, and you decide you are paying me 10,000, and yet my price is 40,000, I'll give you a 10,000 job.
Okay.
But what happened? After a very short time, people realized, wait a minute, this guy is substandard. But he was not substandard. He lowered to accommodate the client.
Okay.
What if he had done it the other way around? Say, I'm sorry, I cannot do it under 30,000. But also I'll do a job you'll appreciate for the rest of your life. So you learn to market your craftsmanship.
Yes.
And you refuse to play at this league where ni kumalizana na bei. So even as a plumber, mwambie hapana, hii kazi, mimi nitafanya hii kazi kwa sababu ninajua inahitaji nini. Na kazi yangu utaiona after 3 years bado utakuwa ukifurahia. Lakini bei hiyo siwezi fanya na hiyo.
Yes.
And you'll start getting jobs of people who appreciate your value. And they don't look at the cost. Yes, cost is always there because you are constructing, you want to cut costs. But beyond a certain point, I will not be able to do that. And you are able to go away. It's very hard to walk away when you have bills to pay. But in the long term, you will win. Yes.
Right. Let's talk about, you mentioned underpricing.
Yes.
Are we supposed to negotiate our rate cards at any given point?
Yes, because it is still a competitive world.
Okay.
But then you decide, for me to do that function. And I do it because, look, the function is not just those 2 hours of the actual function. It means I've given you the whole day for that function. If, for example, you are an MC, you know that whole day you'll not do something else. So when you say, I'll do it for 10,000, and yet you know the whole day your rate card is 50,000. So you have negotiated yourself out of the next job.
Okay.
So you say, okay, the minimum I can do is 40,000. That is the minimum. But I will also dedicate the day to you, and I will do everything. And I will cover my costs. I'll have to travel to there. So yes, we can negotiate on my rate card, but only to a certain level. You will say, I will not go below this level. In your mind, that is. So you tell the client, it's 50,000. They say, hey, apana, we know someone who can do it for 30,000. Then it's okay. you get that person. And by the way, most people, when they see the the way you are comfortable saying, please get the person on 30,000, me I charge 50,000,
Yeah.
they will think twice.
Yeah.
They will think about the quality, the value, and that will now give you traction.
Yeah.
In the next job, when you quote your rate card, they will take it. And now, because you are good, you are a good person at that work.
Yeah.
Your work will speak for you. You will get referrals from that person. But this one who lowers you to 20,000 and you do it, do you think they will call? They will refer you to another client?
No, actually, they might get another one that they are paying even 60,000.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a balance, but the moment you reach somewhere where you stay on your lane, you know your value, you can be able to dictate terms. Yes.
So, pay me kulingana na kazi
the value
that
I'm attaching to, you are attaching to that.
Yes.
For example, I mean, today a function without an MC and a good one, I mean, it's no longer the same. So definitely, therefore, Monica will come and do it for 50,000.
Yeah.
I know Monica can never do it for 30,000. Kama huna hiyo budget, tafuteni mtu mwingine.
Tafuteni wa 30,000.
But then that means the quality also is lower. So most clients will now want to, okay, 50 sina nayo saizi. Wacha nikulipe 40, I'll pay you 10 later. You have still gotten your 50.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me give you an amazing example of what happens in our industry.
Yes.
So a person is a graphic designer. He charges, for it's an example, 2,000.
Yes.
And someone wants that poster and a quality one. They want it for 500 shillings. And you tell them that for me, I charge 2,000.
2,000.
You, if you want that one for 500, cha uzuri tu.
Yeah.
Hiyo
siwezi.
Hiyo haiwezi.
Do you know they will start wanting to reach your 2,000? Because you have told them, for me, that one is not possible. You just look for someone else. Do you know immediately they want to get you? So now they would rather tell you, okay, nifanyie 1,500. I'm sorry, I said, and I gave you the price that it is 2,000, and I will give you what you wish for. It's going to be a good job, and I know I can deliver it. They will pay that 2,000.
Yeah.
The moment you have said, just look for someone else, they will start wanting, because they know you have a value attached to you.
Yes.
Yes.
And these people, they want to exploit exploiting our skill.
They want to exploit our competitiveness. Hapa chini, hapa penye tunapigania bei, not value. Tunapigania bei, not value. Hapo wanataka kutuchanganya. But at the end of the day, when they hear this person is saying 2,000, I do the job and I do a perfect job, they will want now to associate with a good job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because even me, from my now own personal experience, someone wants a voiceover.
Yeah.
I charge that voiceover for 50,000.
50,000.
Let me just say for about some 50 seconds, like
30 seconds.
It's an example, yeah.
Or even less, yes.
Or even less.
Because the whole advert is 30 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now, they really don't know what it takes. Ata hawayuko hapo when I'm recording, they don't know I repeat that thing for like 20 times before it becomes perfect.
Yes.
But they tell me, sini kitu ya sekunde 30.
Exactly. It is you who knows the value.
Yes.
And that's what I would like all the clients, or your clients, to know. It is you who knows the value of what you are doing. The client is looking at the price first. Because if he can do it for a shilling and get the best quality, good for him. So always sell the value first to your client.
Yes.
Sell the value first. Then you tell them, this is what I do. You can see my artwork. You can listen to what I do. And this will cost you 50,000.
Yes.
For 30,000, I'm sorry, I'm sure you can find someone else. Yes.
Now, what happens now if people start copy-pasting work? For example, kwa site, mko kwa rush hour ile, mko kwa speed, and things like you want to do this, something the same way the other person is doing. What dangers might arise from copy-pasting?
First of all, standards will go down.
Okay.
Quality of work. And also the final cost, because cost is not just the money you pay. It is finishing a building and feeling sorry. Let me give you kind of another example, because I think examples bring out the information.
Exactly.
I have a friend who is, or a colleague, or someone I know who built a house, and it is magnificent. The finishing, he'd spared nothing.
Yeah.
But you know that house is not sellable right now. He was going to sell that house for 40 million. Right now, he can't even find a tenant.
Why?
For the house. And it's on a whole quarter of an acre. Because, and this is what we have been discussing, I am sure they cut corners somewhere.
Yeah.
They brought somebody who was not qualified. So the type of soil where they were putting the foundation required they use a certain layer of concrete. Now the house is cracking, meaning it is sinking on a certain level.
Yeah.
Why? They cut cost ya hiyo, badala ya kuweka maybe concrete ya this level, wakaweka this level, not knowing about the weight. Because maybe the fundi who was supposed to do those calculations on the quantity surveyor, whoever, did not follow the value system. And they said it's in a foundation. And the next thing, you have a house of 40 million.
Yeah.
Right now, they are thinking of demolishing it. So what are we talking about in our industry of construction? Cheap can be very expensive. And secondly, the value system. Do you think that fundi who did that house, or the foreman, or the quantity surveyor, or the structural engineer, or the mechanical will ever get a referral from that client? Yes, they have destroyed their name. So what? Cheap is very expensive.
Cheap is expensive.
Very.
Now, if you're a master of a certain craft,
Yes.
and people around you are taking shortcuts,
Yes.
how do you stay patient around that people? Like, do you start educating them, telling them, be like me, master this thing, or do you just avoid them? What do you do?
I very quickly put them in their place, because it's my reputation at stake. So therefore, if people around me are cutting corners, the first thing is they will step out. Okay, they will always give someone a first chance. I don't do things like this. I never want to see this.
Yeah.
If it happens again, you and I are out. We are no longer going to work together. So if people around me are looking for shortcuts,
Yeah.
the responsibility is on me to stop it immediately.
Yeah.
Stop working with them, or if they can be refined, then now they can say, okay, they will correct that and I will never have it again.
Yeah.
But it is up to me, the master, to tell these people, I don't do this kind of work. So if we are doing work together, I want my value system to stay. I want the best just like I do it. So that many times, for example, in my area of specialization, I will never send a person. I would rather postpone the function.
Okay.
Because if I'm not sure about what Monica will deliver, I'll not send her. I'll rather ask the client whether they can reschedule the timing or the day. So people around me know that I don't sink to certain levels of mediocrity.
Yeah.
And therefore, I expect to do the job as well, or bring a person who can do as much, if not better. I would rather bring a person who can even do it better than myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
But I will not be involved in these shenanigans of somebody not delivering what is supposed to be done. I will not be associated with that. Yes.
And they know why 9 hours.
I don't even dare, because yes, he'll tell you in the morning. Yeah.
But how do you handle people know you for mastering a certain craft,
Yes.
and they believe you in doing that?
Yeah.
What if one point you make a mistake? How do you handle that?
We all do.
Okay.
I can tell you, and we own those mistakes.
Right.
I had happened to also have done photography, both still and videography. And those were the days of the cameras. You put a film, which you push. I'm sure now this is another example you might not remember. After you take a shot, you push the film forward. After you you take a photo, you push a film forward. I don't know whether you have ever seen that.
After a shot?
After you take a shot, the camera rolls forward. It was a film with 36 exposures.
Okay.
So you put in the film and into a sprocket. Every time you take a picture, you push it forward.
Okay.
You take a picture, you push it forward. Then after 36 exposures, you take the film out, it goes for development and printing. So this time I go to a function and somehow it did not hold the sprockets. So you take the pictures, you reach number 36 and it's still going forward, only to open and see it has not moved an inch. You can't repeat the function.
Yes.
Do you know how humiliating it is to go and say,
Very.
I'm sorry, there's not a single picture of your function.
Actually, of your wedding.
Well, it was a birthday party, thank God. That's when now I decided to invest in 2 cameras. So that at least, no matter what happens, you are covered. But then also, you learn never to take, you would rather delay while making sure the plan is going forward. Yes.
You imagine yourself telling a client, repeat the wedding. So that I didn't get the photos.
So that's why you invest now in 2 cameras. One is a telephoto lens, another one is a wide angle. And then you now are covered at least, because you keep alternating. Something covers you. Then secondly, you become very careful at how you put in the equipment together. Yes.
But then do you still have those cameras?
I have one.
You still have them?
I have one.
Do you bring one?
With about, it has 8 lenses.
Really?
Yes, interchangeable. Yeah.
Is it possible for you to bring one on the show next
Yes,
week?
I can. Yes, I can. Yes. In fact, I want to explore. Yeah, I have a 200 milliliter lens. I have a 60. I have an 80, and then I have wide angles. I have what you attach at the front to even further. I have one fisheye.
Hey, Jaman. I know director and my co-host will be very excited to see that.
Yes.
So
you can see, you can see where we came from. Well, it's not too, that one is not too old, but at least I still have that one. I love photography.
Nice. Okay. So mtu wangu ajichanue, naona uko na maji, leta maji. Unajua tumeongea sana na ulisahau kuletea master maji wewe. Kazi, anafanya kazi nyingi mpaka ameshasahau yake.
So he's a jack of all trades. Well, I hope he's a master of one.
Yes,
at
definitely.
Least. Yeah.
Leo ata change.
Yes.
Na nataka, you have questions?
Yes, of course. I have questions.
Okay.
Actually, several questions.
Okay, can I take a sip?
Yes. You can take a sip. Karibu sana. I think mimi nafaa kuvaa hivi.
Na unikaribie.
Sina microphone.
Najua kidogo hapa na pale.
But anyway, thank you so much for always making time.
Karibu.
Because Tuesdays are always for wisdom.
Okay. I hope I pass some on.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Na director amefurahi sana kusikia uko na camera na uko na lenses mingi.
Yes.
He's a tour guide. So anapelekaga watu, huyu alinyeshewa. Anapelekaga watu trips. Yes, he has an organization called Adventure Go Kenya. You can check it out on Instagram. Okay. They say go out and stay there.
But me, I didn't stay there. Or what does it mean?
Ulinyeshewa ukarudi.
One for good 1 hour. I was rained on.
I hope I hope I will have brought I have a 600 milliliter lens also.
Nice. Lakini hiyo tusaidia hapa ni
you can't even take anything with it here.
Exactly. But
I'll come with it next time.
If you have time, you can tag him along. Muende na yeye akuonyeshe hizo and if you love nature, that is. If you
I usually just go out there and then I photograph things that you never think about.
Nice.
Like a bee on a leaf or in flight. I can take a whole hour just to get it. One picture.
Okay.
I think you can understand.
We can understand. Okay.
So even right now you do that?
I do photography.
Wow.
Yes. But it's only that I don't do functions.
Okay.
I do photography now outdoors. Or when I travel, I go stop somewhere along the highway, I see a nice picture. I see sunsets. For example, me, I have a need for sunsets. When I go to the coast, like the ones I took in Wasini. Yes.
Amazing.
Very nice. I think that one now brings me to my question.
Yes.
I'll give an example.
Yeah.
You said you love photography and of course you are a master.
Yes.
What happens when in the job market, for example, you see me, I have stood, I have gone to nimeenda kwa maofisi mingi. I am a master in graphic design.
Yes.
I am a master
Hey, yeah,
No,
man.
it is the relevance of the topic.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
I'm not
a master in
laughing.
graphic
Yes.
design. You can take it into context. We
Yeah.
kama fundi, we kama mtu wa mkono. Tunakupea tu example. I'm a master in graphic design.
Yes.
Nikasimama mahali nikasema this and this and this is what I do.
Yes.
This is my course.
Yes.
And of course it's premium.
Yes.
Since it's branding.
Yes.
And then nikaambiwa, wewe uko na miaka kidogo sana kutuambia hizi vitu zote. We have worked with bigger people.
Yes.
Outside here.
Yes.
So you see, mimi nimeamua ku focus on one thing.
Yes.
And of course it has taken around 7 years to
Yes.
work. You understand? But the reality on the ground ni mtu wa mkono akitokea pale ende kwa mjengo anaambiwa na foreman, who are you?
Yes.
So what happens in that case? What would be your advice for that person mwenye ameambiwa uongo bwana unatupima?
Unajua, luckily I think the what would distinguish you is for example the graphic designer. Is it possible for you to show your work?
Yes.
That is what would sell you more. I can do this. You pass it on. I can do this. You pass it on. You can do this. Because now that covers for the question they're asking themselves. This man of only this age, can he actually deliver the job he is saying he can deliver? So what is the proof for them? What you have already achieved. Hiyo ni kitu unaweza onyesha. As opposed kufika kwa mjengo useme mimi najua kupiga hizi T za mawe. You see that one, until you piga, you can't show. But what if you have these days it's good. Most of the works that you are doing, you can photograph it and now present it as your portfolio. So that's what will sell you.
Nice.
Yes.
I think that one.
Don't speak so much, show the work.
Nice.
Yes.
So you see, the reason why niliwaambia you can get a chance to come and sit on this seat.
Yeah.
That is the reason why. Unaweza waambia wewe ndio uko na microphone. Amesema they can photograph the work
Yes.
and then they show it.
Okay.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Na kukuja kwa show inasaidia aje?
Right. So you want me to talk about
Coming to
taking a video, coming to the show. So guys, you want to prove to us that you're an electrician, a plumber, or you're a master of a certain craft. And, you want to come to this show, Sendio. All you need to do is take a video or a photo of whatever you do. Send to us. The number is 0757 539 000. It is the only proof that we can get. Ndio tujue it is actually true that you can do that thing. Hivyo tu.
Na sio hapa tu. Tumeambiwa hata akienda kwa site. The question ya
wewe na miaka yako unaweza fanya.
Hatukuamini.
Actually because tutakutolea kapati kako hapa kwa show. Uende ukaonyeshane.
Exactly.
Which is so nice. And of course itakusaidia sana. The next question that I have ni someone said done is better than perfect.
Done is better than perfect.
Yes. Done is better than perfect. Well, I was not very comfortable with that.
Neither am I.
Yes, because that is compromising on quality.
You are compromising.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you can do so many things. But tomorrow we try to climb on this staircase and we can't.
Yes.
Just because you did it, for me I refuse.
Nice.
Hiyo nimekataa.
So kuna watu wengi sana wenye wako kwa hizo kazi zenye wako, but the challenge yenye wako nayo is done is better than perfect. What would be your advice for them?
I think they should always change that saying in their mind. Remember the last time I was here, I talked about the mindset. The moment you change and say, no, I would rather be looking for perfection rather than finishing a job. I want it to be remembered for many days. And especially in the construction area, you want to be remembered that you built a nice staircase like this. It's going to be working for the next 20, 30 years. The referrals you get from that client can keep you busy. There are people who no longer look for work. They no longer take proposals because anamaliza hii, anaitiwa hii. Why? They did a perfect job. The referral is selling them.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think for that, you are done is better than perfect. Just cancel it right now. Do a good job. Let it sell you.
I know last week you talked about dress code.
Yes.
Tukasema actually when we say provided unakaa mzuri, you can get to the work and of course you do it.
Yes.
Na vitu ziflow.
Yes.
Now kwa site for example when I was nilikuwa mtu wa mjengo, mtu wa mkono. You see, you find so many different types of people,
Yeah.
and of course, so many different types of farming.
Yeah.
And of course, kuna wazuri, kuna wenye wako hivi, it's life.
It's
normal.
life, yeah.
But kuna wale wenye wanapenda kufinyilia watu wengine.
Yes.
Technically because sinakupea kazi.
Yeah.
We were given an example. Kuna kazi ya Nairobi, kuna kazi ya Kakamega. Kazi ya Nairobi fundi analipo 1,200.
Yes.
Kazi ya Kakamega ni anafaa lipo the same 1,200, but ule foreman mwenye amemuita anasema kuna kitu inaitwa finders fee.
Yes.
Finders fee ni pesa ngapi? 200.
Yeah.
So they end up taking 200
from every day.
From every fundi. You understand? And that's how money gets lost.
Yes.
So huyo fundi hajajua.
Yeah.
And then he comes to find out, yeye ni master, ameivisha mambo yake.
Yeah.
And then he comes to find out, manzi, huyu jamaa amekuwa kinitoa 200. What would be your advice for them? Because that's the reality on the ground.
Some things you cannot protect against. Because you can't fight what you don't know.
Exactly.
You can't restitute or bring back something that happened without your knowledge.
Yes.
So umeshakatwa hizo the 200, but you come to know. The only thing you can ever do is after the end of the contract is to tell them, nilikuja kujua, kumbe ulikuwa unachukua 200 yangu. Lakini vile sikujua, sasa siwezi rudisha nyuma. But ni makosa. That person, if they have a conscience, and I hope they have, they might not do it to the next person. But for you, pole. Because it has already happened.
That's why we remind you each and every day to use www.keymanstores.com, because pale
contract ni yako peke yako. Oh yes.
So
oh yes, like Keyman, yes, cuts off that business of somebody pocketing what you are entitled to, because the contract is between you and the client. So you collect everything.
Yes.
So I think Keyman is doing a good job there.
Yes. Yeah. So kama umeambiwa ni 1,200 Kenya shillings,
hiyo ndio utapata.
Hiyo ndio utapata. Hautaenda up kunyang'anywa, utaenda up kuzungushwa. But this is Keyman Community Live. Mimi ni kama nimemaliza maswali zangu.
Kaa tu hapo kwanza. Mimi ndo nakupanga, we kaa tu hapo. So, Mr. Wainaina.
Yes.
Yesterday there's a question I asked Lydia McKelvin, who is an end-to-end project manager.
Yeah.
Now, I would also want to ask you to hear your perspective. There's something called an oak model, which say, you know it?
Yes, about the perfection
exactly.
of the oak tree.
Yeah. That a team only works best if everyone is distinct.
Yes.
Kila mtu akona kitu yake specific anajua.
Na analete kwa hiyo.
How do you think hiyo iko powerful sana? Wakati ambapo, you know, as builders, how is that powerful?
The example that comes to mind, even if you can now put it back into the construction industry, but the example that comes to mind is about, for example, we have this EPZ, where they manufacture these jeans for export. Do you know there's a person who only does pockets?
Okay.
Kazi yake ni mfuko pekee. Hii mfuko ya nyuma ya jeans, for example. Hana kazi ingine. Machine, as the cloth is passing, yeye anaweka pocket, na hiyo machine yake imetengeneza pocket, anatengeneza, anaiattach kwa trouser. For 3-4 years he can just do pocket. But hiyo jean ina mtu mwingine anafanya the side nini pekee. Kuna mwingine anafanya only this portion. Kuna mwingine anafanya, but all of them is like a conveyor belt. If the perfect thing is done here, and the perfect thing done here, and the perfect thing done here, at the end result is a perfect product. So the same thing in a construction area. There are fundis who only say, mimi nitakuja kupiga key. I think hii mambo ya kupiga stone inaitwa key. Kama fundi fulani ndio atawekelea mawe, mimi na ule tutafanya kwa hii wall. Why? He knows he'll never have to check whether it is straight. It's already been done. Anajua it's perfectly done. And therefore the construction site can have people who do things perfectly because they work together. So, and that, you remember the example I gave you of this person who is doing a house in 6 months and people can get into it. He has teams of experts, and that's where the oak comes in, oak concept. Why? He has guys who they have given 6 days, they are off. The next group comes, they do their thing. 6 weeks, they are out. At the end of the day, they have a perfect house because everybody trusts and they see that trust in the final product. So kama ni mtu wa plaster, atakuta wall iko very well done. Kama ni mtu wa paintwork, atakuta ikiwa perfectly done. And that's why they are able to achieve that. So this thing of people doing their perfect things perfectly, each person does the perfect one they can do, is very good for the construction industry. If you can get teams who can do their different assignments, their different crafts, you have won it.
Right.
And this is for contractors. Get a team of guys who love their work.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, this week's theme, there's something we're calling owning your lane, or maybe respecting other people's lanes.
Yeah.
So how is respecting other people's lanes as important as owning your own lane?
Because the same, it's reciprocal.
Okay.
You respect theirs, they respect yours.
Okay.
So nobody will be asking anyone else questions because you have respected my area, I have respected yours. We have a final product to produce. So definitely it works very well. Yeah.
How do you define the standard that the market should now eventually adjust to?
It's not one description.
Okay, there are many.
There are many because, I mean, you look at it from different areas.
Yeah.
Because you look at functionality, you look at the finishing, the final product. You look at the end of the day, people want to come and say, oh, wow, this house is done well. But they are not looking into the different things that have gone into it. They just see the final picture. So it is us who will know what do we need to do in order to bring perfection. But a person looking at the final product might just say, wow, this looks very nice. Yeah.
Wow, I think we are done, unless you have another question, Director.
I am mesmerized number one.
Your mess, hadi leo umepata msamiati.
Maswali tunatengeneza huko zinajibiwa.
Oh!
We come up with a question, inajibiwa. So hata nikikuja ninakuja inajibiwa kweli. Okay. But I think I'd like to just point out one thing. I'm going to ask you one last thing.
Yeah.
So how is the market for the young people?
Young people have always been there. In all generations, they have always been young people. They have built their craft through being interns of the masters who are there that time. So it doesn't really, this thing moves progressively. There will always be young people, there will always be masters. As long as the young people are ready to learn, both what they have learned in institutions and under masters, they will achieve. Yes, it's a cyclical thing.
So if I want to become a master,
you must walk the journey. We must walk the journey together. Yes.
As we end this, maybe your final message to a builder who wants to stop hustling and start mastering or start building legacy.
Yes. Start thinking about what you love doing. What do you have a passion for?
Yes.
Come and that construction site. What do you have the passion for? What is the one thing you can be woken up at night and you say, this one I know I can do it. And then you start mastering how to do it perfectly. There's perfection still can be achieved in the area of construction. Because if a door is opening well without noise, it is opening well without noise. It's perfect. If the wardrobes are opening well, they are opening well. If they are shutting well, they are shutting well. So just decide what you want to be known for and work on it. Even if you are going to do other side things. Remember we said some jobs could be related in a construction site. Even if you can do 2 or 3 things until you are known for a certain perfect one, for this wall, for painting, and maybe whatever else that you want. Until a certain time now, everybody says, hii nyumba nataka mkimaliza tu hivi, tunaita mtu wa interior. Nani? We are going to call Jenga.
Yes.
Because you have been known for that.
Yes.
Then another contractor says, wait a minute, utakuwa free on a certain time, niko na kazi yako somewhere. You start selling yourself. Yes.
Wow, you know, I love this week's theme because I think it has been speaking to me direct. Like, you know, you learn what you want to do and then perfect it.
Yes.
Unaona? Yes. And tukimaliza hii segment, nataka tutoke, mimi niwaambie kitu yenye naweza amshwa usiku na nifanye. Niko nimefunga macho.
Yes.
Wewe pia utuambie. And then Mr. Wainana, you're also going to tell us. Sindio?
Wow.
Tuanze. Tutaanza na wewe.
Mimi anytime any day you wake me up hata nikuwe niko off aje, I will do graphic design.
Oh.
Okay.
Very good.
And you, Mr. Hoinaina?
Me, and I think I mentioned this sometimes, maybe off camera, me, it is health and wellness. I can talk about health and wellness to a whole stadium, to 2 people, to 1 person. You wake me at night, ask me, just tell me who is the audience, so that I now organize my presentation that way. Health and wellness. I can do that any day, anytime, anywhere.
Health and wellness.
Yes.
And for me, ladies and gentlemen, you wake me up at 3 a.m., tell me I have a wedding right now. Can you MC? We go. Kaende. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this amazing,
Yes.
Kaende. I think it's a wrap. Thank you so much. Kuna mtu utatusalimia pale nyumbani?
Watu wa nyumbani ningoje nakuja.
Wakungoje unakuja?
Waningoje. I want to stay in the open space first. Yes. Lakini asanteni be part of my support system.
Okay. Asante sana pia, and we expect you next week. Same time.
Okay.
Same place.
All right.
Na hiyo kamera hiyo.
Okay.
Sindio?
Okay.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, wire si wire. Cheap is expensive. I know someone cheaper. For me, tumemalizana. So that has been Mr. Alex Wainaina. He is a master. Tupatane tena na yeye next week, same day, same place, and of course, same time. And we take a short break. We are coming back.